Mike and John, and coming up on June 20th at Mount Brighton, it's the Top of the Mountain Dash or Crash. And joining us this morning, the president of the Brighton Rotary, who's putting on the event, is Peggi Mintz. Now, we've talked to Peggi before. How you doing, Peggi?
Great. Thanks for having me this morning.
So, I've saw some of the crews putting together some of this stuff for the obstacle course on Mount Brighton, and I first thought was, all right, how tough is this going to be? I know there's going to be some tunnels and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's going to be a little on the tough side. It is an obstacle run, so we have 9 different obstacles, and you're right, we did already complete 2 of them. Our Rotary Raiders folks went out and built the climbing wall, and as well as it's called Tire Jet, where we have 72 tires elevated from the ground, tied together. And so after you're done with the climbing wall, you kind of run up a hill, jump over the tires, run across, and then come to the final obstacle.
So this is not for the faint of heart.
Well, it could be, yes.
I mean, because we were talking beforehand, and you were saying that this idea came out of your participation in, say, like the Warrior Dash,
right,
and things like that, and how popular those have become.
Have you done one of the Warrior Dashes or the Tough Mudder or any of that?
I have. I've done 5.
Oh.
Love them. They're a blast.
I was just going to say, so this will be a piece of cake for you.
Well,
maybe?
I'm training.
Yeah. But you're building off that tremendous popularity of those events to try and do this. And so I guess this idea was your idea. How did this all come about?
Well, as president, when you're president for your term, you need to come up with an event that can, fund, pay for the things that we do, like building ramps and sending students to other countries for an international exchange, and for scholarships and, polio and vision trips to Peru and things like that. So we need money. And so I wanted to come up with an idea that was different, something to bring in others, not just the same people, putting money in the pot, bring in other people from outside of the community to participate in something really fun, family-friendly. And our obstacle run, Top of the Mountain Dash or Crash, is a little bit different because we also have a kids run. So it's not just the 5K obstacle run. There's a 1-mile fun run for the kids, and it is a blast.
Well, and being a veteran of these other types of tough courses, other than just doing a 5K, you've seen how the crowds come in for these things. So
absolutely.
Registration, how's that going at this point, and what are deadlines? Because this is only 3 weeks away here,
I know.
June 20th.
So registration is really picking up this week. We have put out there that prices could go up starting Monday, June 1st. So we're really hoping that folks will sign up. We want to be able to, provide the T-shirts and the medals, right, and the things like that. And it's really difficult when you don't have all your numbers yet. So placing those orders for those sorts of things, it becomes a little bit tough. But, we're really positive, and it's not only the participants we're looking for, we're also looking for more volunteers. I believe we have about 120 volunteers signed up right now. We could use another 80.
It sounds like a pretty big undertaking. So, you need a lot of helping hands.
Exactly.
Now, there's a VIP package here as well.
There is, which is very exciting. So I think that sets us apart as well. So we have 120 spots for VIPs. They spend $100. They get VIP parking right in front. They get front and center, overlooking the start-finish line. They get a massage. They get a goodie bag, special treats, special food, drinks, and things like that. So they get a really nice beer stein. I could run this. If I weren't working it, I would run it as a VIP.
I was
for
say,
sure.
It sounds like great stuff. I mean, when you say they have the view, they actually run first and then get the view, right?
Yes.
Okay, saying, they're not just spectators.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We have a competitive heat that will go out first. That will be the only timed heat. Will be the first runners, and then the VIPs get to go.
Right.
So. Yeah.
So you're going to have your serious competitors, and then the ones who just want to try it out and see what it's like.
Well, those
exactly.
like myself, I've seen the Tough Mudder and the other events like this, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. It's always something going on that I have to be at instead of. Mm-hmm. So this may be something for those that are interested in checking these types of things out, and it's local right here at Mount Brighton.
Right.
So June 20th, cost to enter if you don't do the VIP right now is what?
$45, and then $25 for the kids run.
But again, as you said, those prices may go up starting next week.
That's right.
So when I register, next couple of days.
That's right. We have a great website. People can just go on our website, www.topofthemountain-crash.com, to sign up for volunteering or for participating.
All right, just because we know you're kind of the mad cap behind this,
Yeah.
what's going to be the toughest part of that obstacle course?
Well, once folks are done with the Tired Yet, they're going to be running up the back of the main hill. Big Risky, coming up the back of that summit. On top, there's going to be an observation area where folks can ride the chairlifts up, hang out up there. There's going to be a beer tent. They can squirt their participants as they go by with water guns. And then the racers will be slalom running down that mountain, down the face of it, with the snowmakers blasting water all over them. And then they cross the finish line. So that is very slippery. We've tested it out, and it's going to be a riot.
There's a mischievous glint in your eye as you describe all this.
Kind of the evil villain in a cartoon. Oh, we'll get him now.
Yeah.
No,
That sounds fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun. So
Thank you.
there is a website folks can go to for more information, and it's pretty simple.
Topofthemountain-or-crash.com.
There you go. Well, Peggy,
Perfect.
thanks for coming in this morning. Good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.